Well, I do. You can do. I do.
You do.
You do in Venetian language.
It's a dialect. It's a dialect thing. Like Ido in Italian is actually in Venetian dialect means the two, the duo.
But in English?
In English, yeah, it's funny when you read it. It's like I do, but yeah, that's a funny story behind it. My name is Andrea Vascellari, also known as Mode Zero.
My name is Daniele De Marchi, as known as Daniele De Marchi.
It's something unique and special because we found out that we actually worked with the same
feelings.
Not just feelings, but also father in terms of productions with Alberto Bertapelle,
Brain
also
Bag.
known as Brain Bag. I think there's a lot of that in the way we play and the narrative of our sets and how we structure every single performance, and it's kind of embedded in our DNA because of a lot has to do with what Alberto taught us and the time we spent in the studio with him.
Absolutely.
So I think it's incredibly emotional.
Yes.
It's also something that is very special because of the level of experience we have, the years we spent collecting grooves and playing and mixing and performing as DJ. So yeah, it has a unique feeling.
Yeah, and finding together after years of experimental music.
Yeah.
And yes, the experience with Alberto was fundamental on production, but also on the basically on test of music. So personal experience with the structures of the tracks, so the bass line, the kick, the various synths, the mixing fundamental. And so when you are looking for a new track to propose on the dance floor, you can listen very carefully that record and the way it sounds, no? Alberto was very
he was very keen on making us focus on every single step, every single part of the architecture of a track. Yeah. So every time, now we mix a record, it really feels like that background, that way of looking at arrangements really it comes through, and I actually like this dynamic because when we play back to back, that becomes very interesting.
Yeah. Records after records, there is a special development of the proposal, of our proposal, and I wanted to create with you a special flow. Many people says that there is a flow of words, a flow of ideas, and our flow is the music. Yeah. The music, putting vinyl after vinyl, and in this way we are DJ as artisan, like another of our teachers, Claudio Coccoluto, said. And there are many types of DJ, and our way to propose music is by the use of turntables, because we are like an artisan of music. The turntable was created by an artisan, and we think that it's our instrument. No?
Yeah, it's our tool. Yeah. And we are storytellers.
Storytellers.
So we really, share stories and beautiful musical experiences, and you can deep dive in these experiences. You can get lost in the music and follow the flow.
Follow the flow. I think that our public, our audience, it's important to listen to our DJ sets from the beginning to an end, like a story. A story, basically, it has a beginning, a development, and it's very important. The development, it's our wave, our sound, and an ending. So it's fundamental, and it's very important that you don't skip our tracks like Spotify or something like this, because it's a story.
It doesn't make sense if you don't listen to it, from beginning to the end. I think it actually that's the beauty really when you enjoy any DJ set, and also because when I play with you, I would say it's beautiful because you see the two orbits colliding, and it's always something different. Also because we never plan any.
We don't have a playlist. We don't have
any record.
Anything written on a paper. So
we do move in phases. So obviously there is an introduction to the experience and a peak and a landing, but it changes all the time.
Every single DJ set is unique.
Yeah.
It happens that you're listening to our DJ set in a venue, and you said, what do you play? What do you play? It's different from the
last time we had. That's something we heard before.
Okay, it happens.
Right, yeah.
Okay. So you have to discover us.
I like it.
We are a surprise every time.
I like it. It's surprising for me as well when we play.
Our roots came back to the Italian house DJs, the pioneers. I don't want to name all because there are so many, but I have just named Claudio Coccoluto. Of course, is one of our teachers, big Claudio, and of course Alex Neri, Francesco Farfa, Francesco Zappalà, and Cirillo, and I don't there are so many.
I like it very much. I like the whole crew at the Gustibus Records.
Oh yeah.
And I like very much Fango.
Yeah.
Man, like the guy is something
Crazy.
special. Yeah, but he's genuine, and that's what I like about him.
Yeah.
And it really comes through, the way he plays live with the band project and in his DJ sets. I also like very much the whole group of artists that is releasing on Awesome Soundwave, the Carl Cox project, the live electronic musician, because the beauty of that project is that is actually putting on vinyl records the live performances, like the live creation, the live electronic synths, and I think that's really beautiful because it's always something that can add a different taste to the DJ set. You can put on something that is perfectly quantized and written, spending hours in front of the screen, or you can put on a record that tells a different story and actually has a definitely different human touch that comes with it, and I really like that. And then there is another DJ and producer that I really enjoy because it really resonates with me, the way he thinks about music and the way he writes music, and is Levon Vincent. And the whole line of production that he released on Novel Sound, it's like it has a very defined character, and it sets a clear path that it is beautiful to follow along with, because every single record is like a different ingredient. I like always to keep like a different one in my
Yeah.
record bag, and I can drop them in and out. And I think that is definitely one of the most inspiring artists at the moment on my radar, but not just at the moment. It's been there for a while.
I think that we cannot speak about musical genres, so we can put something that is more techno and something is more breakbeat, jazz or deep house.
You can really space multidimensionally.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Before I was talking about the artisans,
Yeah.
and now I'm talking about I'm speaking about the chef. The chef put various ingredients into a bowl and create something new. And that's the way we approach to the turntable. So
Yeah, this is our approach. Yeah. So what are we gonna play tonight?
I don't know.
I like it. Ido,
I do.
you do, we do, or I do.
It's the same. I don't know.